Hey traders, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about Vinco Ventures, ticker symbol BBIG. Now, this is a stock that's received a ton of hype recently surrounding the proposed merger with ZASH Global Media. But in this video, I'm going to explain to you exactly what this merger is going to entail and why this hype is nowhere near the level that it should be. Okay, this is going to forever change the bottom line for Vinco Ventures and BBIG stock. After that, I'm going to take a look at the chart, breaking down key levels and indicators so we know what to expect moving forward. Without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so before we get started, really quickly, I just want to thank everybody who has subscribed to the channel and shown love so far. We did just break that 100 subscriber mark, which means next Tuesday, I will be doing a full day live stream where I answer any questions you guys have. I break down charts that you guys are playing, and I also will show you guys my process for day trading as we find the next big runner. Thank you so much. I am very excited for that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to do that and also leave a thumbs up on this video. I very much appreciate it. But without wasting any more time, let's get right into the analysis. Okay, so the first big update here is that we did see Vinco Ventures officially file their earnings report with the SEC, where they pretty much confirmed all speculation that this merger was a go and it will be closing on May 28th, which is this Friday. It does say in this report on page 39 that on January 20th of this year, the Vinco Acquisition Corporation did enter an agreement to complete a plan of merger with ZASH Global Media and Entertainment Corporation. And they also did talk about pushing back the closing date to May 28th, 2021. Pretty much everything is set in place for this merger to happen. And let me tell you why this is so exciting. It's because ZASH currently has an 80% majority controlling stake of a tech startup called Lomotif. Okay, they purchased this stake for $125 million. And in my opinion, this is an absolute steal. Lomotif is a social app that is soon planning to rival TikTok. There is some amazing technology here. They already have over 140 million users. And what's really exciting about Lomotif is the way they go about their business. They are currently trying to expand in markets where TikTok either isn't big or is banned. Okay, so India, for example, recently banned TikTok, and this is creating a perfect opportunity that Lomotif is taking advantage of. They are trying to infiltrate this Indian market, which, as we all know, has over 1 billion people. So if Lomotif could get even close to the size that TikTok currently is, this could be absolutely game-changing for the bottom line for BBIG. As we can see right here, TikTok is currently worth $250 billion. That's a valuation that beats Coca-Cola and Twitter, according to Bloomberg. And even if Lomotif could reach 1/10 of that status, that could be an absolute game changer for a stock like BBIG, where the current market cap is sitting at 99.17 million. We're talking about 5 bagger potential, 10 bagger potential, 20 bagger potential in the next few years because of this merger. And taking a look at the chart and the daily price action, we're seeing gifts from the gods with these kinds of dips. Okay, right now sitting right around 330 support with about 8 minutes left until close. We have been kind of in this low volume consolidation range all afternoon between VWAP and this 330 range, and that's probably where we're going to close. Taking a look at the technical indicators, it does look like we're going to close below the VWAP, which is slightly bearish heading into tomorrow's trading session. But once again, with this major catalyst upcoming, I would not read too much into this. Looking at things on a larger scale using technicals, we can see that BBIG remains well above all 3 of my favorite moving averages heading into tomorrow's trading session. The first moving average right here at this purple line, 282, that's the 21-day EMA. It shows that things are looking bullish for BBIG in the short to intermediate term, as they are currently above this. And they are also above the 50-day moving average and the 200-day moving average, showing that BBIG looks very bullish in the intermediate to long term. Things look very good. Also taking a look at the OBV, while we have seen this little decrease over the past 2 days, we're seeing OBV still remain at all-time highs. It shows that big money is still very, very much interested in the future perspectives of this stock. And so things are looking very, very bullish. according to the indicators. But now taking a look at support and resistance levels just to get prepared for tomorrow. So the first, I mean, we're going to start on support, but it looks like this might be a resistance level here. It's the 330 zone. Yeah, it looks like we are going to be closing below it. So that's actually going to become resistance. However, keep this in mind. This is going to be a key level. But below that, we do have support at 305 and 285, and only below that would we start to retest some of these moving averages. Things might start to look a little bit more bearish. However, I highly doubt that we are going to be seeing these ranges anytime soon. Also, keep in mind these two support levels because they are the perfect spots to be buying dips. If they are presented to you, by buying at support levels, you minimize your risk and maximize your upside. For example, if you were to get a price drop all the way to, let's say, 307, 308, and you buy right there, well, all of a sudden you're buying right at support. And you know that if this does not hold, let's say it goes down to 295 or something, well, then you can just cut your position at a loss of 12 cents per share or 13 cents per share. However, if this range does hold, well, now we're just looking at pure upside ahead. Okay. If your first price target is $4, well, all of a sudden you see an upside of $1 and you're only risking about 12 cents. That's a beautiful risk to reward ratio. However, with support levels out of the way, let's take a look at resistance levels. Okay. So the first resistance level, I guess, is going to be this 330 range. We are sitting right around there. So honestly, depending on how we open tomorrow, it's either going to be support or resistance. However, after that, we do have some resistance here at 360 that we were battling with a little bit earlier today and yesterday as well. However, after that, we do have smooth skies to $4, a retest of that. And if we can break above, things start to look very, very bullish for BBIG. I mean, going a little bit above that, we have resistance at 420, and then we have clear skies to 480. Okay, this thing can really start to fly with a clean break over 420 based off historical data. So keep that in mind. Right now, we're sitting at levels where the risk to reward is just absolutely insane. You're risking very little for incredible upside, both in the short term and in the long term, depending on whether you're a trader or an investor. And the last thing that I want to take a look at, just to confirm that, the hype is still there, taking a look at the volume, we have seen a little bit of a drawback over the past 2 days. This is the low volume consolidation I was talking about. However, in the grand scheme of things, when we're taking a look at the volume levels, before the hype around this merger got started, we can see that we were sitting most days at volume ranges that are less than 1 million. However, recently we have seen this big uptick, and look for this to hold if we are going to start pushing and making that next leg up. That's also going to be a very crucial part of this formula. However, let me know whether you agree with my analysis, whether you disagree, and what you think is coming for BBIG later in this week. If you have any questions for me, let me know. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe to the channel. Aside from that, have a great rest of your night.